We begin today, continuing where we left off, from the 11th Yukti. This is the 11th of the 112 gateways to the yoga of wonder and delight. Any one of these ancient verses can be a fully fledged gateway into an infinitude of meditative experiences that you can spend a lifetime on. We'll read the Sanskrit verse, then the English interpretation, and then we'll pick out one of the Sanskrit words and use that as a seed for the practice underlying the Yukti. This verse is the 34th overall in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Aum kapalan dharmano nyasya tishtan milita lochanaha kramena manaso dhardhyat lakshayet lashyam uttamam. Inside the skull, there is a place where the essences of creation play and mingle, the ecstatic light of awareness and the awareness of that light. The divine feminine and masculine sport with one another in that place. The light of their love play illumines all space. Rest in that light, ever present, and gradually awaken into the steady joy of that which is always everywhere. The word of the verse is Nyasa. Nyasa means putting down or in, placing, fixing, inserting, applying, impressing, drawing, painting, writing down, depositing, entrusting, delivering. It can be written or literal text. It sometimes means lowering the voice, introducing, consigning, or entrusting anything to the mind, mental appropriation or assignment of various parts of the body to tutelary deities. Nyasa. The practice. Nyasa can refer to ritual touching of various parts of the body while saying prayers or mantras. In doing so, you are awakening a quality of the divine and assigning or placing it in that area of the body. Here you are invited to introduce sacred qualities to the inside of your skull and to the crown of the skull. It is best to start out informally, saying something like, I want my head to be filled with the most beautiful light, gorgeous music, and a view that goes on forever. Just make it up. Don't impose anyone else's idea of the sacred on yourself. The space inside your skull can become a perfect island getaway, a concert hall, the entire range of the Himalayas, vast reaches of outer space, or a medieval church with rose windows and saints everywhere. You don't have to stick with just one thing forever. The decor inside your head can be just for today or even just for the next 5 minutes, and then you can redecorate. What matters is that you decide what you would like in your inner space, what you would like to fill it with, how many windows to have, how open to the outer universe you want to be. There are several healthy qualities you develop in this way. First of all, the activity of choosing activities your mental circuits and introduces freedom. Did I put the enunciation of the right points there? First of all, the activity of choosing activates your mental circuits and introduces freedom. That's it. The changed elements introduce the possibility of novelty into your perception, and in selecting what you want, you can develop a combination of being at home in yourself and being on an adventure. These qualities will serve your meditation practice in the long run. In this tradition, the skull, Kapala, is an offering cup of brilliance dedicated to this infinite divinity in which we find ourselves. Nyasa is one of my favorite practices. I actually haven't learned much about it in this life, but Nyasa is definitely one that calls me. It's such a beautiful practice where you literally, you point out a part of the body, you place your hand on it, or you touch the tip of your thumb to your finger, however small or large of a body part you want to name, and you fill it with grace. You do some mantra usually, or as our author recommends, starting off informally with some intention or visualization. You sanctify each part of your body as a living temple. And I love that. That's the 11th Yukti. Here is the 12th Yukti and the 35th verse overall. Madhya Nadi Madhya Samstha Bisa Sutra Bharupaya Dhyatantar Vyomaya Devyataya Deva Prakashate. There is a current of energy love that flows between earth below and sun above. Love energy. The central channel of your spine is the riverbed. The streaming is as delicate and powerful as the tingling touch of lovers. Entering here, radiance arches between above and below. Your whole attention resting in the subtle, vibrating in the center of the spinal column. Tracing this current between earth and sun, become magnetism relating all the worlds. The word of the verse is Madhya. Madhya, meaning middle. The middle that embraces all. In the middle of the body, a woman's waist. In algebra, the middle term or the mean of a progression. The middle finger. In music, a particular tone, also a kind of meter. The middle of the sky, the space between the eyebrows, the belly, abdomen, 10,000 billions. These are all different meanings of this Sanskrit word, Madhya. Another thing to know about the various meanings of Sanskrit words. It's not that these are homophones. It's not that it's the same sounding word with different meanings. It's that all of those meanings are expressed simultaneously within the single word. So rather than wondering, well, which meaning is used in a particular context, the beauty of Sanskrit is that all possible meanings of the word are invoked in the sentence. That's what makes it such a delightfully interpretive language. So the practice is one of wonder and tenderness here, and connection. Explore the relationship between the earth below you, your body, and the sky above. In nature, magnetism flows between the opposite poles. The sun and the earth are polarities. The ocean of air above and the ground below are polarities. As you learn to live your life in conscious relationship with the above and the below, your own body becomes the middle, the Madhya, and the magnetism flows through you. Your body is a bridge, and electric circuit joining heaven and earth. Yukti is joining. A human being is something the universe created to link the below and the above. You might take walks and open up your senses to the sky above and ground below, then lie on the earth and do the same. You could dance or practice Tai Chi. You could visit places with a huge, vast sky and places where you love the earth. Over time, learn to tolerate the sense of immensity, both above and below. There is nothing to be forced. Pardon me. This is a love relationship. Give it time. Give it flowers. Go on dates and pay attention. The text says, Devyataya. By means of the goddess, this practice is revealed. I love that. I think those two are sufficient for now. Normally we've read 3 in the past, but I think those 2 are perfectly suited for today. Use the space in your skull as a stage for visualization. Engage in Nyasa, the practice of sanctifying your body types. Engage in Madhya, seeing yourself as the middle between polarities, as a bridge between the heaven and the earth. Thank you very much for listening. I look forward to reading the 13th Yukti with you, and the 36th verse overall of the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. If that brought out any insights from within you, you're always welcome to share. I look forward to continuing.